Alright, welcome. It is, whoa, that's loud. Episode 8. That is right, Epi 8 of the Wild Card Sports Podcast. We are back again. I'm your host, Evan Papalis. To my left today at this small table, Riss.
Yes.
Good to see you today,
You
buddy.
as well.
Just woke up about 45 minutes ago.
Yes.
It's a good Saturday.
And it is 1:10 p.m.
It is 1:10 p.m. Riss has been up for about 1 hour as of now. Fo, how you doing today?
I'm pretty good, chilling.
We moved those cars earlier.
You woke up pretty early today.
Yeah, we
I
moved.
saw you texted at like 8:30.
Fo and I were driving some cars earlier, making a little cash, a little $20 in my pocket. Not gonna lie.
Really? You guys made some cash this morning?
Yeah. Driving over from the auction to Sterling.
Yeah.
You know,
nice.
You know how it be.
Riss, if you want to move cars Saturday morning, let me know.
Saturday morning at 8:30 in the morning?
8
in the morning.
That's the hardest
Even
part.
better.
Waking up early. That's the hardest part, Riss. That's the hardest part.
That sounds actually enticing.
It's $20 just to drive from the auction to basically like Sonic. It's. I thought it was a good deal. Anywho,
Good deal. Let's get on with it.
let's get on with it now. We are heading into week 4 of the NFL season. We saw Thursday night. Oh, we got to talk about Thursday night, of course. Thursday night between the Eagles and the Packers. We'll jump into that. We've got other news. Melvin Gordon, where you at, brother? And we're going to make our game picks, and then we'll round it out with Pop's Gambling Corner. We are 10-5 through 3 weeks. I'd say that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
10-5, especially the 1 week I did all 3 points or less spread. So
That's good.
just saying.
Who did we pick Eagles versus?
We all picked
Packers.
We all picked Packers.
Yeah.
Did we?
We put the podcast curse on them. I
was
think that's
dumb of
becoming
us.
a thing because I said Saints and Steelers to win the Super Bowl. Both quarterbacks go down in week 2. So I got to be careful with what I say, about who I say it about.
Yeah.
And
We didn't mean for this to happen.
definitely didn't mean for this to happen, but they probably hate us. Drew Brees and Ben Roethlisberger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're listening now, we're sorry.
We are sorry. Riss is deeply sorry because he loves you, Ben.
Mason. I still believe in
Mason.
Mason.
He's still believing in Mason after not a very good game against 49ers,
What are
whatever.
you talking about?
What?
Lyman couldn't block for him.
They had 4 turnovers for them at the beginning of the game. They only got 6 points.
That's not good.
Let's move on. It's in the past.
That's in the past. All right, we'll jump into Thursday night. It was a pretty good game. Best Thursday night we've had so far this year. And I'm so mad that I fell asleep for the 4th quarter. And I woke up and saw that Aaron Rodgers had threw a pick at the 3-yard line to tie the game. Aaron Rodgers doing some Aaron Rodgers things, bringing him back, and throws an interception. Kind of reminded me of that Seattle, New England Super Bowl little pass there in the 1-yard line, but it was at the 3. But
Didn't it hit his hands though?
I don't know if it hit his hands or like
it definitely hit somebody.
or the cornerback got it because he was
maybe
like
it
double
did.
covered.
He was, yeah.
It's like double covered, and then it got deflected
think
in the
so.
air, and like a linebacker or something intercepted it behind him. So don't really know what Aaron was looking at there. But for fantasy owners, Devontae Adams, huge game.
Yeah, he went
He
off.
almost had like 200 yards, I think.
180.
180.
180.
That's crazy.
Any touchdowns or nah?
Nah.
Okay.
He didn't have any touchdowns?
Imagine if he had like just 1 touchdown now.
Yeah, that would have
He
been
went
crazy.
Like,
He did go off.
Yeah, that's
I
ridiculous.
thought Green Bay looked pretty good early, sort of like they have been through the first 3 games, but then second half, they just couldn't put it together. Just couldn't really get it going. Philly has been playing pretty much the exact opposite, slow in the beginning of the games, and then, coming back in that second half. So, the second quarter was pretty big. Eagles scored 21 points in the second quarter. Packers scored 13. And then the second half, not a lot of scoring, but I thought the Eagles, able to play more like the Eagles that we know and not the ones that I was expecting to see on a Thursday night on the road in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, Matt LaFleur, they still got to get it together. They scored 27 points. That's the most they've had, I think, so far. But, they still just... I don't feel that passion that Aaron Rodgers is going to just march down the field and win that game. I'm just not seeing it yet. If they don't have Devontae Adams. They're not. They're probably like a 500 team. Like this guy is carrying this team. Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, great connection there. But they need more guys to step up.
And you know what? Jimmy Graham trying to make these one-handed catches that are just a little bit out of his reach. You got to go up and you got to get that with two hands.
I think Aaron called him out.
I think Aaron has to call him out.
I think he did.
Well, I think he has to say this to him.
Say it again.
He has to say this to him. He has to say, listen, if you're going to try to catch my balls with one hand, I need you to get two hands on those, or either you're not getting on the field.
Honestly.
Because that's what Peyton Manning said to Austin Collie.
You saw that video,
I saw that video. I love
Pat
that
McAfee.
video. Oh, yeah.
Pat McAfee, that was hilarious. But, yeah, that's where I heard it, too. But, for sure, Green Bay, come on. The Eagles, 1-2, they're struggling big time. They lose to the Lions at home. Now they're coming to your place on a Thursday night, short week. You're 3-0. You're feeling good about yourself. You got to bury them. This is a team that they might see later down the road, Fo. Yep. Caught you off guard.
Definitely agree, man. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
But besides that, Green Bay's gonna go to 3-1. Philly's 2-2. We'll see if Philly can get a little something going.
Aren't they 2-3?
2-2. Come on,
Oh,
Fo.
they're
Weak
2-2.
Fo. Weak Fo.
Yeah, my bad.
Weak Fo.
My bad.
Foul.
All right, come on,
My
man.
bad.
We'll talk some other news. Cam Newton comes out saying that he was hiding the extent of his foot injury from the Panthers and is kind of the reason he re-aggravated it and now has been out. But Kyle Allen looks good. He got him that first win.
Okay.
They're 1-2. Come on, is Kyle Allen the next big thing? Is Cam Newton on the way out of Carolina? I would like to think so.
Is that little kid from that commercial Kyle Allen? That
Yes,
little
he is.
Kyle Allen
Yep.
has actually done. He might do the impossible and take his job. You know what I'm talking about?
After that
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna show.
All right, you're going to show me. But Cam has 1 year left on his deal. He's injured all the time. Throws, we were talking a couple episodes ago how he had like 34% uncatchable passes, which is absolutely ridiculous. Not in a good way, Cam. But, oh, wait. You showing it?
Wait. Oh my gosh.
It's just like a commercial for 60 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Oh, like the football thing?
All right. Just imagine a normal
Okay.
kid's face there.
This is funny, actually. I don't think Cam Newton, would he play anywhere else? He is not. He's just not a good pocket passer.
Maybe for
The Dolphins? No, I'm just kidding. Could you picture him wearing teal? Ugh, that'd be disgusting.
Wait, what?
Jets.
Could you picture him wearing teal?
When is Sam Darnold gonna be back?
Sam should be. They have a bye week this week, I'm pretty sure.
So probably next.
So it's either gonna be next week or the week after. They really need Sam. It's all downhill already. All those new guys that they brought in are hurt. My man's Quinnen Williams was injured.
How long is he gonna be injured for? What's wrong with him?
I don't know. His humor must have got damaged.
Facing the Eagles.
They're facing the Eagles. The Jets. No.
Not this week.
Next week. I was gonna say it's like Jalen Ramsey gonna play 3 games in 1 week. Speaking of Jalen Ramsey, he had the flu, quotes, earlier, Monday, they said, and then he left the team to be with, I don't know if it's his wife or his girlfriend. I don't really know who it is. For their baby to be born, which is beautiful. Not taking anything away from that. That's a beautiful occasion, event in someone's life. Got to be there for him. But is he going to use this baby born thing to be like a roadblock as to not coming back, because he basically can tell him whenever he wants to come back. The Jags don't want to trade him. Jalen Ramsey wants to be traded after things were said earlier this season. I don't know why you would say bad things about Jalen Ramsey. He's one of your best players, one of the best corners in the league. Don't really care what stats could say. He's a lockdown corner. He's the man.
Yeah. I think he should stay, honestly, just because Gardner Minshew looked pretty good. Like, he looks pretty good.
He looks pretty good.
They got Calais Campbell back, and
but
what?
I don't know.
a Super Bowl quarterback? You know what I mean? I'm sure.
Nah, but then Nick
Jalen
Foles is
Ramsey.
coming back.
When's Nick Foles coming back?
Like week
definitely.
10.
Yeah, but
it's tough for Jalen. The team's good. Like, I feel like Jacksonville has a squad that could win.
yeah, that's what I think.
But they just don't win. They underachieve
Yeah, true.
so much. So this guy just wants to be on a winning team. I really think Houston would be a good spot for him, not going to lie. Because if things were said, if Jacksonville people are saying things about him in a negative way, you want to go somewhere and beat those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you go to another divisional team, oh, man. And Texans, if their defense steps up and their line is good, they can make noise. For sure. So, I think that would be a good landing spot for him. The Eagles could be too, but I don't want to see that happen because then we'll have Amari and Jalen on each other. I wouldn't like that one bit. Even though Amari's the best route runner. I said it. Have you ever seen someone cover him one-on-one? That guy is
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper?
Yeah.
Who?
Can't catch.
Can't catch.
Nah, he can catch
He's
the
amazing.
Cowboys.
He
Can't
doesn't-
catch on the Raiders.
Oh, for sure not. He doesn't even get touched when he runs routes. This guy's crazy.
He is very good.
He's very
His route
good.
running is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's crisp.
Glad we got that. Knock on wood for his health. I'm not going to say anything bad about him. Melvin Gordon was not supposed... Oh, well, we haven't talked about Melvin Gordon at all. Melvin Gordon, ending his holdout, comes back to the Chargers earlier this week.
Said he's time to play the Dolphins.
Right in time to play the Dolphins. Chargers are 14.5-point favorites. That's kind of... That's the best
actually-
Dolphins are looking.
That's not as bad as you think. Like,
It's not really. But he first came out that he wasn't going to play on Sunday, and now he could play Sunday for the Dolphins. That'd be nice for you, Fo.
It'd be a nice warm-up game for him.
Nice warm-up game, for
if he would
sure.
play. Yeah.
Easy.
It'd be a nice warm-up game for him.
Yeah. So we could see Melvin Gordon Sunday to take on the Dolphins. D. Jones. Riz, got anything on D. Jones that you like so far? He had a pretty good game.
I love him. I love
Dude,
him.
he's
I love him.
nice.
Backup quarterbacks are just going to be the stars of this game this season.
Dude, there's a
Arnold,
new wave of
Daniel
NFL quarterback
Jones.
talent.
Yep,
There's a
Kyle
new wave.
Allen.
Like, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy all these young and
Mason
experienced
Rudolph.
quarterback in there.
Dude, they're...
And they're not doing terrible. Like, they're not.
Yeah, they're doing nice.
Besides Mason Rudolph.
The Rosen one, like, yeah.
Well,
The Rosen one, he's getting there.
Yeah,
He's
Josh
getting
Rosen
there.
he did well the first half. He could have had
did.
2 passing
He did.
touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
That would have made
definitely.
his completion percentage better, plus 2 touchdowns, plus more yards.
Dolphins.
They just gotta catch the ball.
it's the Dolphins.
True.
Can't really say much about the
True.
Dolphins. Yeah, I think we covered most of the news. Not really anything else that's popping out in my head. So how about it, boys? Let's dive in to the Week 4 games. I'm going to give you our thoughts and predictions. And hopefully I pick the best so I can be ahead.
you know what the standings are?
I still don't know what the standings are.
You have
gonna-
to go back through and listen.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back through and listen for sure. I really want to do that. Just, that's going to take me a couple hours to do.
No, it won't.
It'll take a while.
It'll take 1 hour, maybe.
1 hour. Okay. Whatever.
This is the first game.
Alright, so I'm on the NFL app, so let's roll. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Let's roll on with the Redskins and the Giants, 1 o'clock in the Meadowlands. Let's just start with some D. Jones. I didn't even think about that. Redskins 0-3, Giants 1-2 after some Daniel Jones
Jones is
magic. He's 1-0.
Dude, he's
Better
nice.
winning percentage than Eli Manning through one game compared to his 232.
He's 1,000.
He's batting 1,000.
He's bad at, yeah, literally.
And it's a good team to try and keep that up against the Redskins. They just lost on Monday night at home. They're like 1-17 or something in their last 18 games at FedEx Field on Monday Night Football. So they should vote never to be on Monday Night Football at home.
Yeah.
Giants, they're going to be without Saquon for a while, it sounds like. Something like that. Ankle injury is pretty intense with that sprain. D. Jones, he's got Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram. He's got some guys. He's got some guys he can throw to.
Oh, yeah.
The secondary's got to be better. I think Case Keenum's still going to start. I think they should stick with Case Keenum, definitely.
Yeah.
Dwayne Haskins hasn't had enough time to, be behind. We were talking about these backup quarterbacks that are, shining early, but I just don't think he hasn't. He has enough. Games under his belt at OSU. He only had 1 year. And he's only watched 3 games so far, and they've all been losses. So.
Haskins, I don't know. I don't know if he's really that good.
We haven't seen him yet.
Even in the preseason, he wasn't that good. D. Jones was good in the preseason.
True. Haskins was he was all right.
I guess
he was all right, but D. Jones was definitely better. So this is Jay Gruden's last chance. You got to beat the Giants, the second worst team in your division. You're battling for that third spot. You got to be better than the Giants. But Riss, what do you think? Where's this one going?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with the Giants here. Daniel Jones, I believe in him. I believe in the Jones and the D Jones, baby. But looking here on the ESPN, I'm not sure if I can say that. Season leaders for rushing for the Washington Redskins. Adrian Peterson, only 62 yards. He is leading the team in rushing yards. That's 62.
That's because he didn't play at all in Week 1. He was a healthy scratch. And Geis was the running back. Geis only had 18 yards and got injured. So he's only played in 2 games. But for it to only be 62 yards is also terrible.
Yeah.
They did play the Bears, however. Who did they play in Week 2? Oh, they played Dallas in Week 2. So they played 2 pretty tough defenses, but you should still be able to get more than 62 yards over 2 games.
All right.
So you're picking the Giants?
Yeah, I'm picking the Giants.
My fault.
I'm picking the Giants.
This just battled 2 bad teams. I'm probably going to go with the Giants, too, from, a locker room mentality. The Giants, they got that high off of D. Jones in Tampa. They're feeling it. They're like, okay, we can play. We can play a little bit. And then, Washington's like, oh, we can't do anything right. We can't even. Case Keenum turns the ball over every other drive. So, short week for the Redskins. They just got demolished on offense. So, I'll pick the Giants, too. But I think it's going to be a close game. Probably in the low 20s, but it's going to be a close game, field goal. It could go either way, honestly, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Giants.
Redskins just won it.
Yeah. But, good win, Redskins.
Yep, but we will see. I just trust in Daniel Jones.
So, Wayne Gallman is the backup running back for the Giants, right? He should be starting.
I'm not sure.
I think it's Wayne Gallman.
Don't know who that is.
He went to Clemson. He was pretty good at Clemson. Yeah.
Okay.
So
He should be all right, then.
He should be all right. Let's take it on to the next one. Here we go, Fo. Chargers and the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. We'll see you there. Not actually. But, Fo, this is your team. Dolphins, lead us off here.
Yeah. I think if Melvin Gordon plays, I think the Dolphins are just done. But, I don't know, dude. The Dolphins, I don't know, they have a chance, I think. I think they have a chance. This is,
You think to win the game?
To win the game. I think they have a chance.
Okay, Chargers have been struggling.
A chance. A small chance. But, yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Chargers.
You're going to go with the Chargers?
Yeah.
All right.
But trust in Rosen, for sure.
Trust in Rosen. I think this will be the Dolphins' closest game. If they can just put 2 halves of what they did in the first half against Dallas together, they might be able to, squeak one out. But the Chargers are struggling. Is Melvin Gordon going to play? We don't know at this point. So if he does play, I'm on the same boat as Foe. Chargers easily win. If he doesn't play, Austin Eckler, he's a pretty good backup. He's been getting the job done. But
he's nice.
Phillip Rivers, I've noticed for the first 3 weeks, is just making a lot of bad decisions. So if the Dolphins can just get the defense to play tough, play some good coverage, they might be able to force the Chargers quarterback, Phillip Rivers, that's his name, into making some poor throws. Maybe get an interception or two and keep it close. I think it's going to be like a 13-point game, but I'm still going to take the Chargers.
Yeah. I like that.
Well,
Tough one?
is Josh Rosen starting?
Yeah.
Okay. Melvin Gordon plays this game. I think it's not gonna matter. I'm going with the Dolphins.
Attaboy.
Attaboy,
Rich.
That's
a
his first win.
Yes,
Chargers go to
Yep.
1-3.
Yep.
That's a ballsy pick.
Attaboy, Rich.
That's a ballsy pick.
You gotta take him sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta take
Trust
him
in
sometimes.
Rosen,
I mean,
Rich.
any team can win any Sunday.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you.
Even
All right.
this
Appreciate
terrible Dolphins team.
All
You know
right.
what? Put me down as the Dolphins still.
No,
I'm going
you
in
can't
with
change your
Rich.
answer.
I'm going in with Rich.
All right.
Is he all
I mean,
right?
Evan's the commissioner.
He's
He gets
switching
to
over.
decide. You letting him switch?
I'm letting him switch. I mean,
All right. You
He's
want to switch
picking
too?
an
You
inferior
want to switch
team.
too?
if I switch,
Chargers are gonna win.
the Chargers are going to win. So I was hoping you picked the Chargers because then I was going to be like, oh, the Dolphins are easily going to win now. So I'm going to have to stick on the Chargers.
All right.
Oh, wait, that means they're going to win.
No,
Because we're
2 Dolphins, 1 Charger, and it's up in the air.
Okay, you're right. I'm going to stick with LA.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
I mean, that's a better pick.
Yeah, definitely for sure. All right, so let's move.
Maybe.
Yep.
Not
Oakland and Indy. This one's going to be an interesting matchup, I believe, because Oakland's, they've lost 2 in a row. Chiefs and Vikings, they've lost 2. But the Colts are a little banged up on defense. I don't think Leonard's playing, or Malik Hooker is also not playing either. So they're a little banged up. They're not good with their red zone defense. It's one of the worst in the league. So if Oakland can, push down the field, they might be able to score. Josh Jacobs, he's been good at running back for them. They have a lot of guys I've never even heard of their names before, but they did all right. So I think this is going to be a little bit closer. I'm still going to go with my man Jacoby. Well, actually, Riss's man. I can't take that from him. That's Riss's man. Riss's man, Jacoby. He's got a shirtless picture of Jacoby in his room. So I'm going to go with the Colts in this one. But closer than... It's going to be close.
Yeah.
Whoever wants
You
to go
said
next.
Malik Hooker and who?
Leonard, the linebacker.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That stud.
Yep.
Yeah, he's out.
He's a beast.
Yep. I'm still riding high with Jacoby.
Jacoby.
Yep. He's been taking care of the ball well. Marlon Mack has been having a great season thus far.
Yep.
T.Y. Hilton is doubtful though. So
Doubtful.
That,
Oh,
so
man.
that could
He's going
put a
downhill.
damper on the Colts' plans to succeed. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Still going with the Colts.
Because
Yeah.
I don't really like John Gruden too much.
Yeah. Does he even have control?
Nah.
No.
I might have to go with the Colts as well.
Colts.
Jacoby, he's done well and he surprised me.
What is going on upstairs?
I'm not. He's just young.
All right. Well, yeah,
Negus.
I think the Colts, if they win this game, they're gonna be at 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're like
Yeah.
Andrew Luck, who?
Are they division?
Yeah.
The Colts and the Texans. Are 2-1,
Okay.
Yeah.
and we'll get into Texans. Oh, speaking of the Texans, they're right up next. They're taking on Kyle Allen and the Panthers. 1-2 Panthers, 2-1 Texans. Someone else go ahead first.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with Deshaun Watson and the Texans. Deshaun's just a great player. I think that if the Panthers do win this game, it will be because of Christian McCaffrey.
He's been good.
And his legs, his churning legs, his ability to catch passes out of the backfield. I think that it's great. It's great for the Panthers that Cam Newton is out. Kyle Allen.
Yeah.
Because this team is actually talented, so if you just put a non-injured quarterback in, they might be able to do something. So, I never even thought about Christian McCaffrey. When he came out of college, did we even think that he was going to be...
Oh, yeah.
Did we?
I loved him at Stanford.
Christian Kirk?
No,
Wait,
Christian
no.
McCaffrey.
Oh,
No.
Christian McCaffrey.
At
Okay.
Stanford, he was absolutely an animal.
Like, I can't...
was.
I can't remember...
He was in the
was.
Heisman race.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I just can't remember
I
it.
can't remember who got it over him, though. Probably quarterback.
Definitely quarterback. What year number is this for him?
So this
I think this
was...
is his second year.
Yeah, this is his second year. So
Only
I
his
think
second
it was
year?
Lamar Jackson. Might have been Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
Oh, shoot.
Christian McCaffrey broke Barry Sanders' record for all-purpose yards in college.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he literally did everything.
Wow, I didn't even think...
Punt return, kick return. Caught so many touchdowns.
Or wait, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the
Yeah,
Heisman winner. Oh, okay.
Who
Was it Baker? Because he won in
Yeah.
2017.
Oh, yeah. Wait, so...
Lamar won in 2016.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it was Baker.
So I guess it was Baker Mayfield.
All right, so I'm also going to go with the Texans. They're too talented to lose to a backup quarterback.
Mhm.
That's what I'm going to go with here. That's my argument. The line's getting better. More games they've played, better they've been. So come on, hang with me, Laramie. Hang with me, Laramie. So I'm going to take Deshaun. Love Deshaun. And, I think they're going to win this one. Don't know how close it's going to be, but I like Houston. So,
Yeah, I like Houston, that's for sure.
all right.
This is Christian McCaffrey's third year. I was mistaken. So
That's
it
what
was
I-
Lamar.
Oh, so it was Lamar.
Oh, we're just a little stat checking team. We are
Yeah.
on it today, boys. All right, we'll
Yes,
move
sir,
on
we
to
are.
our next one. I feel like we haven't found like that game that I just, going back and forth on. You don't know. yet.
Yeah.
Chiefs and the Lions. It's not this one either, I don't think.
2 undefeateds.
2 undefeateds, technically, yeah. There's a big seller for me in this one. Matt Stafford is questionable.
Matt Stafford's
apparently.
questionable.
I still think he's going to play.
Yeah.
But if something's bothering him that he's going to be on the injury list is questionable. Love the Chiefs still. Like, I would have loved the Chiefs anyway. I still love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, I love the Chiefs. Mark me down as the Chiefs there, pal.
So,
Chiefs.
for sure.
Good game lines. Good dub.
All right, here's one. This one could be interesting. A battle of 3-0 teams.
Mm-hmm.
In the AFC East, New England heads to Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Now, New England, we know how good New England is. They're just on another level. Sort of like Kansas City. Maybe even a step higher than Kansas City. But the Bills are 3-0. They're at home.
Yeah.
They got the 6th best defense in the league. Could they play? Could they play in this one and maybe pull off an upset? Or
I think they got a shot.
you think they got a shot, Phil?
But
You can't bet against Patriots.
Patriots, and they're at Buffalo.
They're in Buffalo. So the Mafia is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have Tom Brady's head on a pitchfork.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're going to want to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, you still going with, you think Patriots in this one?
I think Patriots, but I don't know, bro. The Bills have a shot. The Bills have a shot.
I think the Bills have a shot too, and if they just play their style, they might be able to. I think they have to keep it low scoring to have a chance to win this one. They can't duel with Tom Brady. He's just going to figure out a way to win it late. Riss.
Yes.
Buff. Nah. New England.
Yeah, well, I think that the Bills are only 3-0 because they played some pretty garbage teams.
They played the Bengals.
They played the Bengals. They played the Jets.
Oh, this is
played
looking
the
good.
Giants with Eli Manning. So
Combined record of 1-8.
yes.
Well, who's New England played? They played the Dolphins,
Yeah, they've
the
also
Jets.
played terrible teams.
They've played terrible teams, but we know how good they
Yeah,
are.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Their teams haven't won a game. The Bills have a better strength of win. They're 1-8. The Patriots played Dolphins, Jets, Steelers. Isn't this crazy? It seems like all the 3-0 teams in the league have just played absolute garbage teams.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to be another garbage game. I think the Patriots are going to beat them by 25 plus.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Man, I think Buffalo's gonna hang in there. Oh, I wrote Foe down for Buffalo by accident.
Wait, what?
I wrote you down for Buffalo by accident.
Oh, my bad. You good? You good?
No, it's definitely not your bad. It's my bad.
Yeah.
I think Buffalo's gonna hang in there. Honestly, they're at home. They're tired of losing to the Patriots. Like Josh Allen's kind of getting there a little bit. Defense 6th best in the league. At least keep them under 25 to give yourself a chance. They can do that, but New England hasn't even given up a touchdown. Like, it's just ridiculous. So I think the Bills probably end with, like, 10, 13 points. But I think New England's going to win about 21-13. I think Buffalo's going to stay in it.
Yeah.
But New England, you just tell the whole game that they should have it. So New England's all around there as well. That's 4 in a row that we have all agreed. And we've only disagreed on LA and Miami when you guys went berserk and chose Miami to win. So the next one is crotch grabbing Browns, Baker Mayfield, against Lamar Jackson's Ravens. Ravens coming off that toughie against the Chiefs. Not really much you can do when you run into Patty Mahomes on his home turf. The Browns are 1-2. They're not looking so good. I'll take this one over. I like the Ravens, and they're going to cover whatever it is. It's like 6.5 or 7 points. The Browns, they're not ready to play with the Ravens. Ravens are pretty good. It could be closer because it's a divisional game, so I could be wrong on that part. But, you know, the Ravens have to be feeling good. They played with the Chiefs. They thought they could, you know, have a chance to win that game. Played ballsy. Going for it on fourth downs, 2-point conversions. Let's go with Lamar. He still looks good. I like you, Lamar, very much at quarterback, not running back. Lamar. Ravens. Baltimore. Maryland. United States.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Ravens defense will dominate Baker in every aspect.
Yeah, that offensive line for the Browns, it's doo-doo Browns. Like, it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Dang.
With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Browns.
I knew you could do that.
Lamar Jackson will fall, he will crumble.
The Browns do have a pretty good line, and we've seen Myles Garrett destroy Trevor Siemian's ankle. So, but I think the Ravens' O-line is good enough to handle him. But we'll see. We'll see. You like Cleveland?
I like Cleveland.
Okay.
They got to start winning games if they want to be there later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Ravens.
Go with the Ravens.
I don't know though. I'm a little tempted to pick Cleveland, but I'm still gonna have to go with the Ravens. You know, they're a good team.
They are a good team.
They're playing better right now. Right now, as of right now.
As of right now. Yes.
I mean, hey, that could change though this week. You know,
Could change.
we don't know.
Never know. Just like that in the NFL. You never know.
Anyone can beat anyone.
Ben Roethlisberger down, Drew Brees down. You never know.
Yeah. Anyone can. Well, not anyone.
Anyone can win on any given Sunday besides the Dolphins.
Yeah. Besides them.
Except
This week.
this week, according to you guys.
Yeah, except.
Well, it was technically risk, but then Fo just jumped on it because.
Trust me.
Heck yeah. Okay, this one's going to be this one might be a little toughy. Titans going to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Both teams are 1-2. Titans coming off a disgusting loss against the Jags. That was 10 days. It will be 10 days since they've played when they go into the Dome. Mercedes-Benz Dome. Wait, that's them, right? Yeah. Falcons, what did they played the Colts and lost by a field goal. So, Falcons are a different team at home. What do you guys think about this one?
Yeah, I like Falcons in this one.
You like Falcons? That was pretty quick.
Yeah. Titans have not been doing well.
They haven't been doing well.
And I think Matt Ryan it's a tune-up game for Matt Ryan, you know.
He needs something because he's been throwing some ugly picks. Riss.
Yeah. So, Titans. You know, they routed the Browns 43-13. First game looked great.
They crushed them.
They did.
Looked great.
Yeah.
then just look bad, then just look bad. Now they're gonna look great.
I like
They're
that,
gonna look
Riss.
great?
I like
Let's
that.
go Titans.
I like that, Riss. I like that.
This one's tough for reals. I like Tennessee as well to win this one. We saw the other Falcons home game. Matt Ryan just, they should have buried the Eagles in that game, and he was just giving them chance after chance. It was well coached Tennessee team. They're coming off a loss, so that's going to fuel them up a little bit to play better. Mariota's pretty inconsistent, so this week he's going to be consistent because he was pretty bad last week. So let's roll with Tennessee. I like them to win this one. It could come down to the wire, though. Don't really know.
Yep, absolutely.
I think it's going to be a close game.
It could be a close game.
Yeah, we'll see.
They have to hold Julio. Well, and Calvin.
Yeah.
And Sanu.
Yeah.
They can do it, though.
Oh, yeah.
They can do it.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4 o'clock games. Let's roll into them. Buccaneers heading to L.A. taking on the Rams. Bucks. Oh, my gosh. You missed the chippy. You missed the chip shot to win the game.
Man.
Nothing's a chippy anymore in this league, though, it seems like. Rams are 3-0. They just beat the Browns on Sunday night. So,
Rams.
yeah. I think the Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
Their defense is too good. The offense,
Hasn't really hit its stride.
it hasn't hit the stride. Todd Gurley's not looking too hot. But,
They'll tune it up.
yeah, this...
Well, here's the thing.
I don't
They
think...
don't need to.
They
They
don't
don't need to tune it up for this game.
They might not have to. I don't think
Yeah.
Jaboo is, good enough to beat this
Yeah.
this secondary and
Yeah.
such.
The crab legs weren't enough for him.
The crab legs weren't enough.
Like, they didn't do him enough good.
Yeah.
You know,
He
'cause
needs-
he's not that good.
He needs to start stealing some more stuff because he's about to be on the streets. Might be in Carolina. You never know.
Boo.
Jaboo. Maybe Cincy. We'll talk about that one later. All right, Seahawks. They're on the road in Arizona. 2-1 Seahawks coming off what I thought was kind of embarrassing loss to the Saints. Like, what are you doing there? Just discombobulate. Playing the Cardinals, who are 0-2-1, but have been in every game that they've played in. They've played the Ravens. They've played... Oh my gosh, who else did they play? Who did they just play?
The Cardinals,
Yeah. You got this right.
Panthers, Lions.
Panthers and Lions. They've all been close games, I'm pretty sure.
They lost to the Panthers by 18.
Well, all right.
Was that last week, Chris?
That was last week.
Kyle Allen was on a sugar rush.
Sure.
He was on a little sugar rush. But they stayed in it against the Ravens. I think this is going to be a pretty close game because that's just what seems like this matchup always is. Like, 20, both teams in the 20s, going to the last 5 minutes of the game. Someone kicks a field goal. Someone misses a field goal. Someone intercepts it. When you have a well-run team like Pete Carroll has with Seattle, I think they're going to bounce back this week. Kyler, you have to wait another week, my brother. I don't know who you play next week, but you are just going to have to wait another week. Play this one tough. I think you're going to. Seahawks in a field goal game.
I got the Seahawks in this one.
Kyler was about to get his Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's about to get his first win as
like that,
Arizona
Riz.
Cardinal.
Okay, Riz.
All right, I see you.
I like that, Riz.
I could see it, too. This game could go either way for me. But we just have to see how the Seahawks react to that loss because I don't like that loss by them. Here we go. Jaguars, Broncos, 1-2 Jags, 0-3 Broncos at the Mile High. They are holding on. They haven't won a game. The Broncos are just grasping for something. Joe Flacco, Phillip Lindsay, Vic Fangio, who else? Emmanuel Sanders. They're just not looking so good right now.
Yeah, man, I don't...
And they're about to...
Is Jalen Ramsey playing this game?
He's not playing.
Jalen Ramsey is not playing this game.
Jalen Ramsey's not playing.
I don't think so. He hasn't come back to the team, and they're playing tomorrow.
Minshew.
Minshew has that team on a high, but if without Ramsey, like, could they do something? Meaning they as the Broncos. We're all pondering this one. No, we're still pondering. You haven't lost us.
I like Minshew against the Broncos.
You like Minshew?
I like Minshew too. I just don't know. I don't know. The Broncos should have beaten the Bears, and this was in Denver too. So
They should have. They play tough at home.
they do. So I might go with the Broncos actually. Shoot, did I just say Jacksonville?
Well, you said you like Minshew, but you didn't say you'd take
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
yeah.
This one's close. Just depends what. It's honestly what Jaguars team we get. You just don't know what you're gonna get until they show up at the game.
Yep.
Is it gonna be that high flying Calais Campbell sacks the dude every other play, or is it we don't even know how to play defense type day?
Yeah.
I think. I've been putting too much on Denver, and they just keep letting me down. I'm taking Minshew.
Beautiful.
I picked Denver to beat the Bears. I picked them to beat the Packers, and they just haven't done anything for me. So give me Jacksonville on this one. Denver's going to be 0-4 for the first time, and who knows how long. We'll be seeing you, Denver. Next one's going to be a little intriguer. Battle 2-1s. Vikings and the Bears.
It's gonna be a great game.
This one's going to be going, I think, two pretty good defenses, I'd say, and two offenses that do they even know what they're doing besides like running the ball with Dalvin Cook. Fo, you go ahead because the next two games are going to be our two teams.
Okay. Bears Vikings.
Bears Vikings at Soldier. And the Bears are going to be wearing those throwback those throwback jerseys.
Okay.
Woo!
This is a tough game. Like this is a good matchup. This is just a regular 4 o'clock game, right? This is
4:25. Yeah, this is gonna be like
the Monday game. Okay,
middle of the afternoon. This is the time to play, baby.
Yeah. So I would definitely, or not definitely, because this is a close game. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Vikings in this
You going
one.
with Minnesota?
I'm gonna go with Minnesota in this one.
Whew. Okay.
It's a toss up though. It's a coin flip for me, Bob.
Okay, I believe it. Some of those games are just like that, you know. You just hope and pray.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to go with you see, Matt Nagy. He's a great coach.
Manheim Central.
Manheim Central.
He's knocking on the door right now.
I think that Matt Nagy will lead this. Matt Nagy and Mr. Trubisky. Mr. Trubisky's been doing all right. He's been doing okay.
Didn't he go off the last game though?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna. I think it'll be a 10-point victory by the Bears.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I like the Bears to win this one because they win that game pretty convincingly against the Redskins. Turnovers all over the place, sacks all over the place. Khalil Mack's a beast. Kyle Fuller, whoever you want to name, is a beast. Akeem Hicks is not playing. That's the only injury that I think is going to be big for them.
What's his name? 39 on the Bears. He's also really good. Their safety.
Eddie Jackson.
Eddie Jackson's
Pretty good too. Yeah, that whole defense is all pro. They're so good.
Yeah, they are really nice.
Minnesota, Case Keenum hasn't even shown us he could throw the ball. He's just making so many bad choices.
You mean Kirk Cousins?
Oh shoot, yeah, that's what I meant to say.
say?
I said Case Keenum. Kirk, thank you, Fo.
all good.
Kirk Cousins. Let me retract on that. He only threw 10 passes against Atlanta.
Wow. Didn't he go 8 for 10 though?
Yeah, and they won the game. They destroyed the Falcons, and he only threw 10 passes, which
Okay.
doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that happened.
He just threw away the game against Green Bay in the end zone. He just threw it away, and it was intercepted.
Yeah, double cover.
So-
right, too.
Yeah, and they're going to be playing a better defense in the Bears, the best one in the league. So I don't think they're going to get like any points in this one. The Bears might be able to, feast on some interceptions. This one might turn into like a turnover, like interception, like good field position battle. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but I do like the Bears to win this one. They know how to win these close, low-scoring games. We saw it against Denver, so that's why I like the Bears. That's a real thing. The Bills, not a real thing. The Bears is a real thing.
Okay. The Bears.
Yes, sir. All right, so let's move on to Sunday Night Football. It is Dallas going in to New Orleans to take on the Drew Brees-less Saints. Now, let me tell you why I like Dallas. Not just because they're my favorite team. Drew Brees isn't playing. When Drew Brees was playing last year, this team put on a defensive show and beat them. Now, that was in Dallas, but defenses can travel in domes. It's not that hard. So, Teddy Bridgewater, I'm watching him play the Seahawks. He's dipping and dunking, digging, dunking. He's not gonna win against Dallas like that. You have to be able to throw over the top. Dallas has Byron Jones. Their one safety's actually hurt. Robert Woods. No, not Robert Woods. That's the receiver's name. Something Woods. Might be Antoine Woods. That might be his name.
Yeah, that might be. Antoine Woods. Yeah.
Antoine Woods, yeah. Without Drew Brees, I'd say no. Even with Drew Brees, I might still like Dallas because they're just hot right now. I know they've played 1-8 also components overall, or opponents overall combined. That's what I meant to say. So Dak's looking good. They're going to be able to figure out just how to spread that defense apart and make it work. They have so many weapons. Teddy Bridgewater, he's 13-6 in his last 19 starts, but he's playing a pretty good defense this week. Yeah. And I think Dallas is going to come to play. They mean business, and they can't slip up. Philly might be on to something. We don't know yet. Yeah. They'd only be one game ahead of Philly if they lost. So Dallas is going to win this one convincingly. Convincingly,
okay.
Double digits.
Yeah, I think Cowboys are going to win, but I do think that it is going to be a tight game. I think it is going to be a low-scoring game.
Tight on the jockstrap?
Tight on the jockstrap, exactly. And I think that it is because of this Cowboys high-powered offense. It's going to bring out the best in the Saints defense.
Okay.
Saints defense is going to show up to play football.
They easily could, and that place is going to be pumped. They're going to. That's one of the hardest places to play. So we'll have to see on that. I'm pretty excited for this one.
But I'm going to have to go Cowboys.
Thank you. Foe.
This is a close game, is Taysom Hill, is he going to play, just anywhere, pretty much?
He really didn't play a lot against Seattle.
Where?
Teddy Bridgewater played quarterback the entire game.
Or just quarterback?
I guess that's where he would play.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have...
He doesn't want to say it.
I don't want to say it, because then,
But say Cowboys, Phil.
I'm going to have to take the Cowboys on this one.
All right.
You cursed him.
Yeah.
That's what this was. This was looking for the curse.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, let's head into our last one. This one's all URIS. A battle of 0-3s on Monday night. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh AFC North rivals.
Let's go Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, this is probably the best Monday Night Football game that's been around in a while. 2 0-3s taking on each other. Yeah, I got the Steelers. Mason Rudolph is going to get this team right. I think this is a game. This is a freebie for the Steelers just to get the ship going.
Game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get the ship right. Get the ship sailing north. Yeah, I got the Steelers.
You like the Steelers? Foe.
I'm going to take the Steelers in this one, too. Mason Rudolph, it's time for him to start showing up. And really,
it's time for these
play well.
Those receivers.
Win, yeah.
It's time for those receivers to show up a little bit.
Juju needs to, get his act together.
All right. Cincinnati's defense, the worst in history last year.
Really?
Yeah, something like that.
That's impressive.
Just absolutely awful.
Really?
That's what Pittsburgh needs. They need to play a crappy defense. They played New England. They played San Fran. They played... Who else did they play? Seattle. Those are 3 decently good defenses.
Yeah.
So they're going to play a doo-doo one this week against Cincinnati. That's that's why I'm taking them to win this game. And Cincinnati, they're just a team that just doesn't win these type of games. They just, you never see them. You just don't see them win these kind of games on Monday night. Yeah. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh to win this one. I don't know what the heck the score is going to be. But Pitt, don't let me down.
Bruce, how many passing yards will Mason Rudolph have?
Oof. 313.
313. Okay.
I like that.
Who are their receivers? They have James Washington.
James Washington. They have
John Ross. Oh wait, that's.
What are you saying?
Juju.
Oh, Juju. I'm an idiot. I forgot about Juju.
They have Vance McDonald.
Oh yeah, Vance McDonald.
Didn't he get traded?
He's a tight end, right?
Or no, that was the Seahawks that wanted to make a trade.
For Vance McDonald?
No, they were
Jesse
James.
They wanted to trade.
Yeah. Is he on another team or not?
Yeah.
Who?
I forget. I heard his name called one time.
Okay.
I thought Seattle wanted to get. They were trading one of their tight ends, I think, to Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it happened though. Did you hear anything? I don't know what the heck is. Vanek, maybe his name is. I don't know.
Vanek. How's George Kittle doing?
He's doing well.
He's probably been going off. 49ers have a bye week this week. I was wondering where they were.
Okay.
So, yeah, those are our picks. Kind of agreed on a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Except the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Is this the Dolphins' chance?
I think the Dolphins have a chance. I think they got a slim chance.
Where would they be in the power rankings if they beat the Chargers?
Probably 31st. Wait, no, they'd still probably be freaking...
Yeah, no,
well, the Jets aren't playing. So if they would win, they'd have to be higher than the Jets.
Well,
they might still rank.
How bad are the Chargers, though, if they don't win this game? They would go to 1-3.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty bad.
1-3 with an asterisk that says one of those losses
to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And their only win was in overtime, but that was against Colts. That was first weekend. That was a good game. So, this one's gonna be kind of a winging it type scenario for Pop's gambling corner.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write it down. So I'm just gonna look at the games. 5 ones that I like. I'm gonna say it aloud into this microphone right here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do it. Pop's gambling corner 5. We are 10-5 through 3 weeks. Hang with us. We need a sponsor because I'm killing it.
You are killing it.
I'm killing it.
Yes, sir.
So let's hop into it. First one's going to be Titans and the Falcons. Falcons are 3.5-point favorites at home. Well, you heard us earlier. I like Tennessee to win this one. Even if they get it within a field goal, it'll still be a win for me in the Vegas category. Titans, they're going to bounce back. They've had 10 days off. The Falcons just lost to Indianapolis on the road. They're a better team at home, but Tennessee has a lot more to play for, I think. They want to stay in the hunt for a wild card, even though we're only 4 games, or we're only going to be 4 games in. So Tennessee plus 3.5 underdog. Let's take them to win the game, I think, and probably a lower scoring one, 23-20. This one's easy for me. Chiefs touchdown favorite on the road against Detroit. Detroit's undefeated. We'll give them that at 2-0-1. You tied the Cardinals, one of the worst teams in the league, though. You beat up Eagles team, and you won a game where Phillip Rivers threw a ball into basically triple coverage when he didn't have to. Patrick Mahomes looks great, as always. And, he's playing on turf inside. He doesn't have to deal with any type of weather. So the Chiefs are absolutely going to manhandle the Lions, I think. So Chiefs, -7, they're going to cover. Let's do this one. All right, Baltimore comes in at 6.5-point favorite at home. This one's tough. This one's really tough to pick. Baltimore because of 6.5. That's kind of a big number, especially for a divisional game. But I don't like the way the Browns are playing right now. Love the way the Ravens are playing right now. Coming off that tough loss, but they're going to feel good about themselves. Ravens, I like them. 6.5-point favorites. They will cover. Probably win by about 10 or 11. That's what I like. It's probably going to be. It's probably going to be more like 31-20, something like that.
Yeah.
31-20. That sounds good. All right, our fourth game we're going to do. How about the Texans at home against Kyle Allen and the Panthers. Kyle Allen, great first game by you, man. I'm going to give you props. Good game.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go. Deshaun's on a mission to lead this team to the promised land. He's healthy right now, hopefully, unlike Cam Newton. He's healthy. The line's getting better. The defense is playing well. Houston is 4-point home favorites, and Carolina has a backup quarterback. He's only played in one game, so the hype is real for the Carolina quarterback. So give me the Texans -4 at home. They're going to win probably by, if things go well for them, by 14. But if, Kyle Allen still has a little bit of magic, maybe a touchdown. Houston, -4. Like it. Where should I look at the last one here? Let's do this one. Let's make it a good one. Vikings, Bears. Bears at home. They're coming off a win against Washington. Minnesota, what did they do last week? They destroyed the Raiders. That's what that was. The Bears are 1.5-point favorite at home. That is a coin flip and kind of giving Minnesota the advantage in this one a little bit. Chicago, I think, is going to win this game, and it's going to be a toss up. Oh, what's up, Grant?
Your what?
Oh, we're getting a quick interruption.
Oh, yeah. My phone's plugged into it.
Oh, that's not mine. I don't know. Mine's like real long.
Welcome another phony brother
No,
Grant
it's
to the
not.
podcast. And we'll be seeing you, Grant. Back to what we're talking about. Game 5 of the Pops Gambling Corner. Bears, like them, 1.5. Their offense is going to have to figure it out somehow. Bears defense is better than Minnesota, in my opinion. So I'm going to take very defensive game, sort of like that Green Bay-Chicago game. Let's roll 13-10, one of those low-scoring games that we see in the North. Bears, going to win against the Vikings and cover. So those are our 4 games made up on the fly. Titans are 3.5. Titans are 3.5-point underdogs. They're gonna win against Atlanta, or just get it a field goal or less. They'll do that. Chiefs, 7-point road favorites. They're gonna win. Easy sauce. Can't believe I just used that term. Browns and Ravens, Baltimore 6.5-point favorites. I like Baltimore in this one. Panthers, Texans, Houston's 4-point favorite. Give me the Texans to cover and such. Last one, Vikings, Bears, 1.5-point coin flip game. Give me the Bears to win by a field goal. And that is Pop's Gambling Corner, presented by Something One Day. State Farm.
Don't know if we
Not
can say
actually. So,
Don't know if we can say
I feel
that.
kind of good. I made that up on the fly, but I feel good about
That
those.
sounded good.
You thought that was
I
good?
thought that was good.
Some good picks,
Except for the Browns, you're going to be right.
except for the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone 4-1, 3-2, and 3-2. So we just want to stay above that 500, and we'll keep it going in the good direction.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty excited for Week 4. It's going to be the quarter mark of the season already, though. I'm a little upset, a little
Really?
sad.
After what? This Sunday.
Well, it's Week 4, yeah.
Wow.
Well, technically not. They play 17 weeks.
17, yeah.
But most teams, this will be their 4th game, besides 49ers and Jets.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's been wet. It's been great so far, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Really been loving
It's
this.
been a ride.
It's been a ride into the sunset.
It has been pretty good.
We've been grinding. Foe is just under the table right now.
Yeah.
You got anything to talk about, Riss? Get a little something off your chest?
E-contest, Monday.
You got e-contest.
Yeah. It was supposed to be Friday, got bumped to Monday.
That's good.
Well, I thought
Well, you do have the weekend, though, because that might have...
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that beneficial for
Well,
you?
I might do a little studying here and there.
I do a little study.
Yeah.
Art history test Monday.
Art history.
Awful.
Sounds terrible.
We
Awful.
have Holocaust on Tuesday.
Test?
A test.
Really?
Yeah. It sounds like
Chris?
the the whole thing is like short answer.
Oh, okay.
And we have 2 essays.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. 2
Yeah, it's
essays.
ridiculous.
Take-home essays.
Take home essays. 2 to 3.
My father
2 to
will
3
read
pages.
Essays.
Willie.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully Professor Lee is not listening. But if you
Is
are,
that our professor's name?
yeah, Lee. L-E-A.
L-E-A.
L-E-A. Lee.
Lee. That's not how you say Lee.
Well, he said he went over how. That's how you say it. He's like, it's Lee, just like Lee, but I haven't ate it. Now, if you're a minute late, there's no such thing as a little late.
Yeah.
You're late.
You're late.
Really?
You heard that, Fo?
Yeah.
Don't be late, Fo.
I will not be.
I just took a baby's test,
Mm-hmm.
and it was more about, like, the test was very divided. There was the section with, like, doing research about, like, kids, which doesn't make any sense. Like, I guess doing, like, an experiment on some kids, which doesn't make a lot of sense at all. And then the other part was, like, just women giving birth. Like, just very, very different.
Yeah. Extremely.
You know where fertilization takes place?
In the uterus.
No. That's implantation.
Mm.
Fertilization takes place in the fallopian tube.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And did you know a baby could actually, like... Is it a zygote? It's called a zygote.
Mm-hmm.
The zygote
Yeah.
can actually grow in that fallopian tube, and that would just lead to something atrociously bad.
Wait, say that again?
The baby will grow in the fallopian tube instead of the...
Oh.
Katie, the nurse over here, is trying to whisper some nurse terms, but I can't understand. Something about Abu Dhabi. No, I don't think that was it.
No. It's the hymen.
Oh, no.
That's where we're going to leave
We
this.
definitely should leave it on that, because that should not have been said on the pod. But
We'll edit that out.
nope. I'm not going back. We don't censor around here. We go full out. Fo, you got anything else to say? You got any big tests coming up?
Art history.
Oh, heck yeah.
Awful class.
Oh.
Never take art history.
I almost took it.
Wait, you almost took it?
I almost took it, but I didn't.
Over what?
Well, it was when I was, like, switching my other two classes to get into the two new classes I'm in. So, like,
Oh,
it just...
like this semester?
Yeah, like this semester.
Oh, wow, okay.
But I decided against it.
Probably a good idea, Pop.
An intro to drawing or intro to painting?
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
3 hours.
Wow.
Like,
That sounds
it's like
so
3 hours twice a week or something. Well, that doesn't make any
Wow.
sense. So it only has to be once a week, because that would have to be 6 credits, wouldn't it?
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, so it was
That's not good. Pop.
3 hours for one day.
Yeah.
That would be awful. I couldn't draw
Yeah.
that long. Well, anywho. Subscribe, like, drop a comment on the picks. Gambling corner, whatever you want to talk about. Is Cam a wuss? No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Cam's not a wuss, but
No.
it's a tough league. Tough league. People get hurt.
And
And he's just had the injury bug for most of his career.
mm-hmm.
Bless up, Cam. Feel better. But for Pop, Riss, Fo, I'll say goodbye for him. We will catch you on Epi 9.
Epi 9.
Epi 9's been coming up. This has been episode 8.
Ah.
Epi 8. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. We'll be seeing you.